Okay, we're good. So when did you start jumping in
I
track?
started jumping when I was about 8 years old, but I started track when I was 7. So about a year after I got into track, then I started jumping.
And what do you really like about sport and jumping in general?
I love the competition. I love the friends that you make, the family that you make. It's never anywhere that you go that you won't meet somebody that I think you end up making friends with or keeping in contact with long after the meet or the race or whatever is over with. So I think I like that aspect about it the most is the good competition that you have, and then the family and friends that you make along with the process.
So how do you manage to be? I know you're a SEC honor roll academic while still working hard to be a track and field star.
Definitely hard. My first year in college, I had to learn my lesson about balancing and prioritizing. But after you make a few mishaps, then you learn your lesson quickly. So I learned to go to practice, go to class, and handle what I need to handle first. Definitely get your homework done. Definitely put in your time studying, because in college you can study a long time and you still won't make a decent grade. So you have to prepare yourself for all the assignments, all the quizzes, all the tests that will come up within the semester.
So what kind of led you to University of Florida? Like, what made you decide to come here?
First and foremost, it was close to home, only from Tallahassee, so 2 hour drive. I love the coaching staff here. I love the environment here. The weather sold me because I'm from Florida, so I like the warm weather. Um, I like the team chemistry that I saw when I came on my visit. I just loved everything about Florida.
And off of that team chemistry, where did you on the track? I know you make a lot of good friends during track. How has that kind of helped your experience with track?
Track is a sport just like any other sport that you have ups and downs with. So having that good team chemistry, having those people that you can go to and talk to, whether you're on the track or off the track, it makes a world of difference, especially when you see somebody else succeeding. It gives you hope for your own self sometimes that, they're having their moment, my moment's going to come to it. So it's good. It's a good thing to have teammates like that that can cheer you on even when you're not doing your best, and that you can cheer on when they're not doing their best. It prepares you for the big moments that you will have.
So what's it like competing in two different events in college? Is that kind of stressful to have to deal with both?
Sometimes it can be stressful, but when they're both going well, you enjoy the ride. So you have to be very dual minded. That's the term we use here at University of Florida. If you have a bad day in long jump per se, then you get ready for triple jump. You switch gears and you handle your business in that event. Or if you're having a bad day in triple jump, you have another event that you can fall back on. So I like the fact that I do have two events to compete in. So I can't always hold my head low if I don't do as well in one event, because I know I have another event to get ready for.
Exactly. It's good. So I know you are preparing for the Olympic trials. Are you competing in both events?
Just triple jump.
Just triple jump? And when is that?
It'll be next week. We leave out beginning of the week, and I'll compete towards the end of the week, and I'll stay a week out there, and I'll come back, and I'll get ready for more competition.
How have you been training for the Olympic trials? Have you been doing anything differently from your normal routine?
Nope. Sticking to what works. I do sprints, I do approaches, I do some short jumps, same routine. I won't change anything this close to trials or this late in the season, so just stick with what works.
Yeah, I got that. So if you do make the Olympics, what kind of honor will that be for you? Like, what would that mean to you?
It'll mean the world to me if I were to make the Olympics. It'll be a great experience for me. I'm young and I still have a lot left to learn, so I would definitely embrace the experience. I would embrace the situation, the time, everything that I will have. If I were to make the Olympic team, I would love to represent my country. I would love to represent the University of Florida and my family. So if I were blessed to make the Olympic team, I would definitely enjoy the ride.
So I know you still have 2 more years to be on the Gators.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to of those next 2 years? And what are some of your goals?
Progress. I'm definitely looking forward to making more progress. I've made a ton of progress since I've been here already. So as I get ready to go into my last 2 years, I'll be an upperclassman, and I want to definitely lead the team and, make sure I handle my role as an athlete here. So I would love to make more PRs while I'm here, get some titles under my belt, but just enjoy the ride, like I said, and make new memories, make new teammates, new friends. That's what I look forward to the most.
So I know you were a very decorated high school athlete as well.
Hmm.
What was it like making that transition from high school to college?
It wasn't too bad. The training that I did in high school, it was top notch. So I didn't get shocked too much when I came to college and started doing college workouts. The only thing that was a big difference was basically relearning your event. When I came here, what I did know, it needed some work, it needed to be polished. So that was kind of the big surprise that I had when I did come to college, was having to relearn new things that I thought I did pretty good at.
I mean, clearly you're doing pretty well.
But that was the only thing that I think I had to adjust to the most. But now I'm starting to figure things out again, so I'm looking forward to rising again.
Definitely. So what has been kind of the biggest motivation for you to do well?
My biggest motivation, I would probably say, is my dad. I lost my dad at the end of my freshman year, so it hasn't been too long. It's been just had our year anniversary. So that's been my biggest motivation, is to know that he was so into track. He was so into my meets, so into practice. He would call me every single day and ask, "What'd you do at practice? How was practice?" He had a ton of questions for me. So my motivation is just to work hard and make him proud.
And was it, like, how difficult was it to kind of overcome that? I'm sure that was a ton of adversity.
Yes, it was a lot of adversity. I had to really just tune in and focus on track at times. I would get sad sometimes, and I would miss him a lot, but I knew this is what he wanted me to do. This was his last thing that he asked me to do, was to go compete. So me competing, I know, is making him happy, is making him smile. So that's definitely been what's carried me through so far, and the support of just everyone here and my family back at home. I've had all the support in the world, and it keeps me going.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely tell that family influence is huge for you.
Yes.
Do you have any role models within the sport?
I do. One of my favorite jumpers, he was my former teammate, Marquise Dendy. I love practicing with him. I love seeing him compete, because he competes with such pride and passion, and everything he does it with his best ability. So he's a person that I definitely look up to and I respect a lot. He shows me a lot of the ropes. He gives me a lot of advice and encouragement, and I'm just so happy to see him doing well, and it inspires me. So.
Do you have any advice for any young student athletes that want to be a jumper or in track or field?
Definitely. My advice is to keep God first and foremost. Work hard, and you're never at a point where you can't receive advice or help from someone. Always be willing to listen. Always be willing to work hard, and make sure that you stay on top of your academics, because coming to college isn't about all what you can do on the track. You have to have good academics as well.
All right. Thank you. I think that's just about it.
Thank you so much.